So you are considering starting laser hair removal, but you have no idea what to expect. So in today's video, I'm going to answer your most important questions. How bad does laser hair removal hurt? How long does it take to see results? And in my opinion, is it worth it? So I will give you just a little bit of a background. I have went through about 7 or 8 laser hair removal sessions on my face over the past year and a couple months. So I'm not done with my journey, but hopefully I have enough experience that I can share some useful information with you. So let's start off with the most important question. How bad does laser hair removal hurt? Well, in my opinion, it is not fun. It is a little bit uncomfortable, but it is not excruciating and it is not unbearable. So if you were to go online, you would find people who say that laser hair removal is kind of like getting a rubber band snapped on your skin. And that's partly true, but they don't tell you how thick that rubber band is and how far back someone is pulling that rubber band. They also don't tell you that even if you're getting a small area done, like your face, you might be getting upwards of 100 different laser pulses in a single session. So the first one might not hurt, but by the time you're getting to a 50 or 60, it can start to get a little bit uncomfortable. Again, it's not excruciating, it's not unbearable, but be prepared that you are going to feel it. But is it worth it? How long does it take to see the results? Well, there's really 2 different answers to that question. The first is how long does it take to see hairs starting to fall out from a single laser session? And then the second is how long till you start seeing progress overall. So I had my first laser session, I shaved, and I went to the laser session. I woke up the next morning all excited to see no more hair. And I was completely disappointed because nothing changed. Absolutely nothing. So in my experience, it takes about 2 weeks to start seeing hairs fall out from a specific laser treatment. Now, the interesting thing about laser hair removal is that in my experience, it doesn't affect your entire face, or if you're getting it somewhere else, I would assume it applies there, but it did not affect my entire face equally. So it's not like I went from having a full beard 100% to a full beard but only 90% thickness, then 80% thickness. Rather, it was like I had a full beard 100% thickness except for one penny-sized dot right here and another penny-sized dot right here that had absolutely no hair. So the reason that I bring this up is that once you start laser hair removal, again, this is my experience, but you should really be committed that you're going to go for this, because as soon as I had that first laser hair removal session, I knew that I would never be able to grow a normal looking beard again, because I would have patches and holes where hair just did not grow. It also meant that once I started laser hair removal, I actually started shaving more frequently than before. And the reason for that was because before I started laser hair removal, if I missed a day or 2 of shaving, I would just have this kind of gradual stubble everywhere. But once I did start laser hair removal, if I skipped a day or 2 of shaving, I would have just random patches of hair and random patches of not hair. And for me personally, I did not like the way that looked. So key point here, once you start, you need to be really seriously thinking about if you're going to continue out your laser hair removal sessions, and then also being prepared to making that commitment to more frequent shaving. But how long do you have to do it? How long till you get to the point where you can skip a day or 2 of shaving? Well, the answer is that it is all going to depend on your laser, how they do the settings, your hair, how dark it is, everything like that. But in my experience, it took about a year till I got to the point where I would feel okay missing a day of shaving. Now, there are still patches where hair grows, but again, they're pretty small, and it's something to where if I do miss a day, I don't feel completely terrible about the way that it looks. But again, the thing that I do want to reiterate is this takes a long time. This is a long-term commitment. Overall, I have been extremely pleased with the results. I've been for about a year and 2 months or so. I've been to 7 or 8 sessions, and again, I'm at the point now where instead of having a full beard, I have just a few small spots where hair grows. Now, in my experience, the mustache and kind of the chin, so like the goatee area, that is where it's going to be the hardest to remove the hair, and any very lightly colored hairs are going to be more difficult to remove. Now, if you do not respond well to a laser hair removal, there is another method known as electrolysis. I have not used that method yet. Maybe I will in the future. But the purpose of this video was just to give you a general heads up what to expect with laser hair removal. If you have any further questions, be sure and leave them. I will do my best to give you an answer, or if I don't know, maybe someone else has an answer for you. So, as always, I do appreciate you watching the video. I hope you found it useful, and I will see you next time.